Well, the Ministry of Health and Human Services is helping families in need alleviate the stresses of the high cost of living on the island by introducing a food bank. Let's find out more. The Ministry of Human Services is gearing up to launch a national food bank through the established PACE, Poverty Alleviation and Citizens Empowerment Program. The National Food Bank will be established and set up in local stores to ensure that country's underprivileged families receive assistance. Minister of Health and Human Services, the Honorable Lillian Boyce, in an interview with WIV4 News, stressed the dire need for this new initiative.
I feel that it would go a long way in helping because we still do have families who are trying to manage off a small salary per week or per month. And once they become eligible and the government is providing some of the food items, because we would have limited food items, the basic core food items store in the bank, they would be able to withdraw from the bank, and so their families would be eating more nutritious meals. They probably can buy books with the money that they've been buying those core items with, or pay their light bill with the small money that they have. Hence, we would be helping to feed them. So I believe every little bit would help a family in the Turks and Caicos Islands.
To ensure that the plan gains longevity and prosperity, the minister asks that local food stores donate dry foods, canned foods, and other items to the food bank. With this in mind, the minister is scheduled to host various food drives and food fairs within the islands in order to incorporate the other islands into the initiatives.
We would like people only in those categories who are in need, because we know that we have single parents who can afford to feed their one child or two children because they have a better salary than others. So you must be in need. You're having difficulties in supporting your family and yourself at this time in order to be eligible.
PACE also offers desired residents the opportunity to enroll in their monthly computer classes and reading classes. PACE will be in the forefront to assess individuals and their needs. Once the program is established, families that are evaluated to be in need will have the opportunity to apply for assistance and sign up at the Social Services Department, in which they are expected to remain within the program for 3 months.
But also some people are living below the standard that we as a government would like to see our people living in these conditions in a prosperous country like ours. So we believe that if we can at least give them food, they should be able to afford the other amenities that a human being deserves. And so that is why we are making it possible.
The Minister of Finance, the Honorable Floyd Hall, commended the Honorable Boyce and her department for their efforts to encourage empowerment.
I wish to commend Honorable Boyce for taking this initiative on and with such a serious vengeance, trying to improve the quality of life for all our citizens is important to this government, and it's important to the Minister and her Department of Social Services in order to ensure that everybody has the opportunity to at least have food on their table. And as we stated before, government is very cognizant of the high rising cost of food, partly driven by the high cost of fuel, as well as, I guess, the lack of competition in this environment in terms of pricing. And so we wish to have better food prices be made available to all our citizens.
The launch begins officially this Saturday, June 14th, at local food stores and major distributors.